I'm hoping you'll be able to see me diamond painting. I know my picture ain't looking the best, but I'm hoping it will work. So let me take all this stuff out. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take all this stuff out, rearrange stuff, so hopefully you can see it. And let me move that down there. And what I do when I'm working with what I do when I'm working with squares, I do like a checkerboard type deal. Um, it's just easier and it makes the paintings look nicer. So, and I try to go in the same area as I'm diamond painting. That way, hopefully, I don't miss any spots. But normally, I have to go back and go where I missed. So, but with the squares, you want to remember when you have a large section of one color, you want to do it in checkerboard um to doing it like rounds. It's fine if you just go side by side, but squares to make them fit, you want to do the checkerboard because my first diamond painting of the squares, I did it side by side like I was doing the rounds, and it wasn't looking good. So, um, you want to do it in checkerboard. On the sides, I know some people use a ruler for the like the boarding boards or whatever. You want to use a ruler starting out, but this is like my third, fourth diamond painting with squares. So I kind of get my borders good. Now on the inside is where my drills look crooked and stuff, but that's okay because on the inside, the more drills you put, the better that it'll work itself out. So it don't matter how crooked your drills are on the inside, you just don't want them crooked along the edges. So, and then let me see what else. The ruler, the checkerboard, um, uh, I believe that's about it. What I normally do, like if I have a large amount of one color, I know depending on where that color is on my little inventory spot, I normally do that color last. But for this one, I haven't been. I've been doing it in order. I go in order with the colors. I don't skip around because that's what messes me up too is when I don't do the colors in order. So I do the colors in order just to keep my sanity because I will get confused, I will get frustrated, and people won't like me when I get those things. So I do it in order because I did try doing it out of order. I couldn't do it. I can't when you have a routine for something, if you go outside of that routine, it just throws you all off. And that's what it did. It threw me all off. So now I just stay inside the routine. I do find excuse me, other ways to do them, like short, like the last two sections. I made the first part longer to do than what I normally do because right now I have one section left after this section. And I did get a diamond painting today, which I did unbox it of my beautiful great niece. So I can't wait to start that. It was supposed to be a mystery, but my I was expecting two packages. So instead of waiting to get home to see what I got, I didn't do it. I just I love my packages. I don't want to wait to open them. I want to open them and see what it is. So I kind of like the mysteries, but yet I don't. So, but I am in mystery swaps to where we're not supposed to know. But it's hard. It's hard to um, wait, do them and find out as you're going. I'm sorry, I'm impatient. And at least I can admit that. A lot of people can't admit it. They're like, oh, yeah, I'm patient, I'm patient. And then they're bothering you or whatever. And it's like, thought you were patient. Well, I'll tell you up front, I am not patient. I get frustrated really, really easy. Um, so my best thing is, and see, I used to journal. That helped me a lot by journaling. So, but I'm still not patient. I try to be, and it is really, really hard to be patient. So, for me at least, I don't know about everybody else, but for me it is. And plus, you meet with the swaps, you meet awesome people, awesome people. So, I mean, I'm loving it. You meet them from all over. So, I just had one that I did a swap that I've never done, and it's it went pretty good, I guess. So, but I just get irritated, and because it's like I no sooner got home and my phone rings. Are you serious? Does everybody stalk me? You know, all I want to do is kind of paint and enjoy what I do. But it's like stalking. It's like, really? You ain't got a life? But I mean, it is what it is. And it wasn't no family member at all that was calling. It's like, really? But no. See, what I normally do is stay in the same area. Um, that way I don't forget none, or I hope I don't forget none. But sometimes that don't even work for me. So right now, I know I have diamonds right here to do. And I believe once I'm done with these ones, I believe I don't need no more until I move on. But again, when you get some like a lot of them in a row or an area, you'll want to do the checkerboard. So it just helps with keeping the drills neater, um, and that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of doing a checkerboard, but it may look like that I'm going all over the place, but I'm really not. I'm staying in the area that I need the drills. I did a minute ago, I did go all over, but right now I'm staying in the area that I need this color. So, or what I would do if I had a large number, sometimes I do it first, and then sometimes I do it last. It just depended on how many I have and that. So you're okay. So okay, I think I got all of them. I'm just double checking because nope, sure didn't. And see, you want to double check, sometimes triple check, to make sure you got them. I mean, I could check like 5, 6 times, and I'll be darned, I will miss. And it's like, really, I've checked so many times to make sure I got them all, and you telling me I missed one or two. So it's easy, to miss. So don't get on yourself about missing. I do it all the time. One day I will be good enough to where I don't miss. But it won't be today. It probably won't be tomorrow. It'll take some time. But one of my friends is like, "You're fast at the squares. You need to do like a lesson on how to diamond paint with squares for us other people." I wasn't never this quick at squares. The more you do squares, you do find what's helpful for you. You do find quicker ways of doing it. Um, so I mean, that's just like the rounds. Okay, I started out with the rounds. Um, I found ways of doing a diamond paint with the rounds that, like, I'd start it within hours, I'd be done with it. So, um, and then the squares, when I started the squares, oh my God, one painting, I swear it took me a little over a month. And I'm like, wait, what is going on? I never had a diamond painting that took this long, which I never. But two, you have to remember the size of it, how many colors there is, because that's a factor. Um, and if they're squares or if they're rounds, you have to remember that. Now, I just did a bigger picture that I ever had in the rounds, and it took me about 3 weeks. And the only reason it took me 3 weeks is the first section I couldn't get into. I couldn't get it like really, really started. But once I did, I was good to go. It was like I was on the next section, then the next section, until I was done. But with um, the squares, like this one, because I did this after the round one, it was like I did the first section, I was ready on the second, the same day. Then I got the first row done. Then, like I said, the second row, I took a little more than normal on the section, and it took me a day and a half to finish it. And then the next section was a little smaller, and then the last set. Because, I mean, the next section I would have had to do was the same size as the first section, but I broke it up into two because of I know how I am. I'm not going to finish that section right away. So I didn't want to take the paper completely off, and because I didn't want to have to put it back on when I was done diamond painting. So what I did was and that's what I'm going to do. I'll do this big section and then cut this into two, and same thing here. And then once I do that, then I'll be good to go. But I'm just trying to get this section done. And if you do miss, see, I have two containers. So like when I'm done with these two colors right here, what I'll do is go back and fill in where I messed up, or not messed up, but where I forgot some, and then I'll move on to the last storage bin to finish it because of I don't want to go back and forth. So I want to finish one completely, even if I have to go back and fill in. That's okay. So what I'll do is go again in order to make sure I got them all, and then I will move on to the next bin because once I'm done with that bin, I can move on to my next section. So I figure today I will hopefully be done with this section today. And then depending on what time I'm done with it, I may go ahead and move on to a smaller section because like I said, it's another half of this section and I don't want to pull the paper off because I may not want to do that whole section today. So I'll do a little bit and then cover it back up. So it's just easier that way. I mean, I use what comes on the painting, the little paper. I use what comes on it. I don't get no different one and take this off and then put other on. I don't do that. I use what comes with it, and normally it's cut into 3-4 sections for me that I could work with it. So, which is nice. It's real nice. So, but this is how I do squares. And sometimes I do get frustrated because it's like, dang, is it ever gonna end? Am I ever gonna be done? And it's like you get close to the end, and that's when you if you really look at it, you're slowing up. You're not doing it as fast as you would if you wasn't to the end, or as much as you would. So it's like me, I try and savor every diamond painting because, like with the rounds, okay, I was killing them left and right. I'd be done. It's like I'm trying to make it last, and now I'm that way with the squares. Rounds now take me a little longer, but I can't complain. I cannot complain because I've done both of them now. I've done rounds and I've done squares. I guess my favorite one would be squares because it makes the picture look more realistic and it brings out more of the uh, the more of the picture in more depth than the round. So I have a painting that I did in the rounds. I'm thinking about getting another one and doing it in the squares. But I have um, swap diamond paintings to do, and then I want to order 4 pictures. Well, more than 4, but right now 4 that I want to do as a gift. So I'll probably order them, and once they come, finish up on whatever diamond paint I'm on, and then start them so I can get them out of the way. And then go back to, you know, doing the ones I got from the swap or even the ones that I've ordered myself because of I want, and then eventually what I want to do is get the biggest diamond painting size that they have, and I will probably do that um, in a Mickey Mouse, and I want to see how long it takes me to do it. So, but I know I won't be able to get the biggest size from a swap because nobody's going to pay that kind of money. And I haven't decided who I want it from. I heard Evermoment was an awesome website to order from. I heard their products are really, really good. I heard Diamond Paint Club. I heard theirs is really, really good. So I don't know where I'm gonna order it from, but I'm looking at one of my pictures in my wish list of ordering it myself, taking it off the wish list and ordering it myself to get that. And then see, like I said, I wanna video record every step of the way. So y'all may get sick of me videotaping, but I want to see how long it takes and um, how much, like if I have to order any drills. I'm hoping not on that one. I'm hoping not. But I do notice from my experience that squares, when I started doing them, is when I started have to order drills. Where with the rounds, I didn't have to order no drills. The only reason I have to order drills for the round is my niece wanted to do a diamond painting. And the little container that I had for the drills came up missing, and in that little storage bin it held 4 colors just in that one. So I lost 4 colors that I have. Well, I ordered 2 in the rounds. Then the other 2, they came in squares. So I couldn't use them. So I have to order the rounds again. I have to order those 2 in rounds. So that way I could finish that diamond painting. But, and if you hear, when you using the squares, if you hear a click. Let me see if I can pull up a click. Okay, let's see if one of these will do it. No, that one wasn't loud enough. Well, they wasn't loud enough, but I heard them. But if you hear a click, that means that they are going into place like they should, and there is no falling out. Because I did have popping drills on one of my diamond paintings, and I was gonna, just set it to the side and start a new one. But I'm like, no, I'm not gonna waste a diamond painting. So what I did, I still worked it and everything with these popping drills. I still worked it, and I got to the last part, and they they actually stayed in. Sapphire, sit back. Sapphire, that ain't nobody. They fixed it. My landlord's here fixing my heating unit. That way I have heat, and it's making my Sapphire. It's making my dog go crazy, as you can see. She don't know what's going on because she can't see what's going on. So but that's how you do squares. Is you just do them like a checkerboard. And yeah, I went all over. But if you stay in an area, you should get them all. But see, I got wandering eyes, so my eyes wander. So I go to the next, where I see them next, instead of stopping, making sure there's none in that area. I don't do that. I just go where my eyes take me. So, and like I said, I got one more color to do, and then I'm gonna go back and start from color one and see what I missed before moving on. So, and if you do have a lot of colors in a section, sit down and stop. Uh, no, no, give me it. Leave stuff alone. Um, but it'll help you get done faster too than if you only have one or two colors in that section of one. Well, not one or two colors, but one or two in one color that you need for that section. That's going to take forever. But if you have a good amount of one for that color, you gonna get majority of this done. And see, a lot of these colors, I have a good amount, so that's why it's looking like I'm almost done with this section. Stay up there, little boy. Do not get back. And normally I'm doing this on the dining room table while I got me an awesome desk. So I'm doing. So, but I'm gonna upload this and share it on Facebook. So that way, hopefully, I can help somebody to do squares better. Um, I know everybody has their own way, and I'm sure there's other videos. But if I could help somebody else to do squares, then I did my part. I helped somebody. And it makes you feel good when somebody says, you know, I took your advice on doing it this way, and it helped me out. That's awesome to hear. Because I know if I heard somebody doing, telling me how they do theirs, and I go to try how they did it, and if it worked, I'm going to let them know. They helped me. So, but if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. Um, because I'm trying to get 1,000 people, so I'm doing an incentive. If the one who's my 500 subscriber, they'll get a prize, and then of what I don't know right now. I mean, I got a couple of ideas in mind, but I don't know how I will go. But now my 1,000 subscriber, I do know what I'm going to do for that one. That one, I'm going to get a gift card for either Evermoment or Diamond Art Club. It'll probably be maybe $100 card. That way they could get a diamond paint or get whatever they want on me. So I know that one. So please subscribe. Please tell your friends to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And y'all have a good day. And I will be back a little later. So, but you guys have an awesome day. Okay, I just had to find that one. Before I shut it off, so you can see, I'm looking to see if I forgot any. So that way you can see that what I'm telling you that I do, I'm actually doing it. I'm looking to see if I forgot any. And so far, I haven't seen where I forgot any. So, and that color didn't look like what I was using. Try from the lights. Okay, well, y'all have a good day. And I'll talk with you later. Have a fantastic day, actually. And thank you for watching.